Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys losers a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. No interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10. On play action, Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Bolden. Give him 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion. Love to throw on first and 10.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On second down, Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Here's Jacobs. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Loss of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense. Granted, exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
First down run picks up 8, so now it's second and a couple. Again, it's Harvey. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That run down the field, but it is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. A big-time play for the Broncos. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first down, it's Harvey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard.
So after 1, it's the Packers on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be first and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. A dive, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Friends is having kids, and what's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check pitch.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. A throw on the move is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And as the season winds to a close, we show you some of the rookies in contention to be recognized as Offensive Rookie of the Year at NFL Honors during Super Bowl week. From 29, here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Harvey. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to Denver after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Nix. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Nick's now on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Here's Nix to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throw it, Nix. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. To his right. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Check White.
Love firing to Golden. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They face 2nd down and 7.
26-yard line.
10 black. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nick Bonito working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Love to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. That's time out for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Now
6
Love.
at the 44-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready up.
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready, ready. 50. Cut.
Here's Love to throw. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are back within 4 at 14-10.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is C.J. Stroud. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Texans come away with a 4-point victory. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. 54 yards to the house. The Eagles keep their playoff hopes alive. They move back to 500 at 7-7 with the win. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the Patriots running back. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. With that, let's give you a look at the playoff picture in the AFC through 15 weeks. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he is out of bounds. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Give now to Harvey, running right. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Play action now. It's Nix.
The 2nd down pass. Rashawn Gary on the tackle. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long. Back to throw is Nix. He finds his tight end, Ingram. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up
A gain
4th
of
down.
9. It's 4th down.
Nix going to throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Here we ready.
On the bootleg, it's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11. And the Packers
Set, ready.
down.
They go play action with Love. He'll tuck it and take off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself. Live to play another snap.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run with Jacobs. And look out there, upended at the line of scrimmage.
Off the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 7 yards.
Set, cut.
It's 3rd
From the gun, it's Love. That is pulled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Packers 1st down.
Here we go.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. McManus on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Rolling right. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is third down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And the Packers first down.
Correct one.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
That's another Packers.
Here we go, set.
First
In motion, it's Golden.
6-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag.
Let's go now. Cut.
On second down, Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
That's another Packers first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 20.
Here's Love. That's complete to Watson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and inches.
Complete to number 9, Christian Watson.
Three.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Packers first down. A pickup of 2 yards.
Smith, red.
First down, Green Bay.
That is caught outright on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Smith,
At the
50 red.
2-yard line.
They'll run with Jacobs. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, this crowd into it now as we get to third down. One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
For the Packer field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Bo Nix now, and the Broncos down 20-14. A little under a minute 50 to go. Possible. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. They'll come up now for second down.
It's second and 21.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
On the coverage.
On fourth down, here's Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Love to throw it on first down. He pulls it in around the 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
The Packers will set up for the
45.
two-point conversion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Coverage by Javon Bullard.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. So here it is, 4th down and 10. Here we go. One final play. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up.